Brockton Clean Energy is not a coal plant. Brockton Clean Energy is fueled with natural gas, a clean, efficient, and safe source of energy.
Natural gas is in fact the same fuel that you use in your kitchen, on your stove and on the range, and when you see that flame burning, that's essentially the same process that's occurring in the power plant.
Brockton Clean Energy is a highly efficient combined cycle natural gas turbine using the same technology as the 750 megawatt Granite Ridge plant in the Echo Park in Londonderry, New Hampshire. Its closest neighbor, just across the street, is Stonyfield Farm Organic Yogurt. Natural gas plants are what powers municipally owned power plants in Taunton, Dighton, Braintree, and other nearby towns. According to the boards of public health in those three towns, there has not been one complaint on file from any resident about these plants.
Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection has looked at them. The Massachusetts Executive Office of Environmental Affairs has looked at them. And most recently, the Energy Facility Siting Board has looked at them. And they all agree that the impacts are very small.
Quite simply, once they're up and running, natural gas power plants are easy to forget. Natural gas plants make up a third of the nation's power grid, and an even higher percentage in New England, where old coal and oil plants are being and should be retired. In southeast Massachusetts, natural gas plants are also becoming more and more prevalent. Natural gas is the most efficient and safest abundant fuel source that is practical to use today.
If you wanted to compare, let's say, the total over the year impact of the Brockton power plant on air quality, it would be equivalent to your taking a trip to see the Boston Red Sox once a year.
For the people of Brockton, the power plant is an opportunity for economic development.
I've lived in Brockton for over 30 years, and I've lived in all different sections of the town, so I've been fortunate enough to see that the town has progressed in some areas but failed in others. And I recognize the fact that the town needs money, and it needs big business to come in, to bring other businesses into the city as well.
The plants I've worked at and have to inspect and walk through and study more or less use varying ranges of fuels, but the natural gas plants are always the cleanest.
All of the health, all of the safety, all of the environmental concerns have been adequately addressed by scientists, by engineers, and it's amazing to me that we have anybody in the city that's opposed to it.
Brockton Clean Energy will be built on a vacant lot in the Oak Hill Way Industrial Park, which was specifically zoned for a power plant almost 50 years ago. The industrial park is perfect for a natural gas plant, unique because it has all the inputs in one location. A natural gas pipeline connection, high-tension electricity wires, railroad tracks, a constant flow of treated wastewater, all in the same industrial park. The plant will purify and evaporate more than 1 million gallons a day of recycled water to cool the turbines. Using recycled water allows the plant to extract an extra 10 megawatts of power. That's equivalent to 23 Brockton solar bright fields. An extraordinary energy efficiency gain. Many cities in Massachusetts struggle to balance their budgets. The belt is already tightened for Brockton. A $3.6 million override is on the table. Without new tax revenue, police, firefighters, teachers, and bus drivers are being let go.
We've seen the school busing get cut. We've seen programs at the schools get cut, and it doesn't seem, like a smart thing for us to be turning away tax revenue from a business that, could help us to keep those programs.
When Brockton Clean Energy comes online, it will generate $1.5 million in taxes each year, and the water sales will mean an additional $1.5 million in fees for Brockton's AWRF. That's $3 million a year for important city jobs and to ensure public safety. Brockton Clean Energy is economic development. Brockton Clean Energy. Safe, clean, and a $300 million investment in Brockton's future. The responsible choice? To keep the lights on.